Hi everyone, I'm Mark from Travelshorts. This is my daughter Holly. That's my son Matthew. And today's the 14th day of our epic Japan trip, and we're going to be spending it in Tokyo DisneySea. We spent the last 3 nights here at Disney's Tokyo Disneyland Ambassador Resort Hotel. But it's time to move on, so we're going to take our bags down to the concierge, leave them there, as we're in a different hotel tonight when we finish in the park, ready for our flight home tomorrow. It's been a reasonable hotel. I wouldn't give it 5 stars if I'm being completely honest. So now it's time to go down, leave our bags, get the courtesy shuttle bus all the way to the theme park. We're all checked out. We're now just waiting in a line to board our bus to Tokyo DisneySea. We weren't able to get on the first bus to Tokyo DisneySea, so we're waiting for the second one. They normally take, at this time of the morning during park opening hours, around 10 to 15 minutes per bus, so hopefully one should be around in the next 10 to 15 minutes. These are the lines that you have to wait in if you don't have happy entry to enter the parks early as a hotel guest. They're very, very long. So we've joined the entry line for happy entry. I know it's only 15 minutes before regular admittance to regular guests, but it makes such a difference because as soon as you scan your ticket and you go through those gates, you're able to make priority access requests and premier access requests. I'll talk about those a bit later once we're in the park, just in case you're not familiar with them. But just to tell you about how I purchased my tickets for Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo DisneySea. There's 3 main outlets to purchase them before you arrive in the park. Either Disney's website directly, Klook.com or Trip.com. And for a bit of research, I decided to purchase tickets from all 3 of those to see how they work, see if there's any difference with purchasing directly from Disney Direct or going by a third party. And it is absolutely no difference. So it doesn't matter who you purchase it from, they email you a ticket with a QR code on. You then scan that QR code into the Disneyland Resort app. In fact, you need to use the Tokyo Disneyland Resort app for everything once you're in the park. So you need to download that before you even travel to Tokyo Disneyland. Then once it's scanned into the app, you then have a QR code, which you then show on the gate on the way in. Like I said, I tried all those 3 different vendors to actually get my ticket, and I found the best one not to be Disney, but to be Trip.com. They must have a good conversion rate for Japanese yen, because the tickets there were a little bit cheaper than everywhere else. So by going to Trip.com to buy your Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disneyland Sea tickets, you actually save a little bit of money. And I know it's not a great deal, but we're 3 people here for 4 days, so it does add up. Although we only did Trip.com twice, because I did the first day we were here, Disney Direct. The second day was Trip.com, and the third day was Klook.com just to try the system. And then today, the 4th day we're here, I used Trip.com again for that one. And if you are interested in purchasing your tickets via Trip.com for Tokyo Disneyland or Tokyo DisneySea, I'll leave a link in the description down below, or you can also scan the QR code on the screen here. And I'm not sponsored by Trip.com, I just want to pass along my knowledge and research I did to come on this trip for you guys, so you can get the best value for your trip. And that probably leads into letting you guys know that I've created a travel guide to Japan. It's totally free. It contains everywhere we've stayed, places we've visited, attractions we've visited, the tips and tricks we've learned along the way. It's totally free, like I say, 100% free. There'll be a link in the description down below, or again, you can scan the QR code on the screen to download it. I won't even ask you for your email address. And there's an extensive section for the theme parks like Universal Studios Japan and here in Tokyo Disneyland Resort. Talks about all the parks, best strategy to go on, where to get tickets like I've just mentioned, all the different hotels you can stay in, both official ones and partner hotels on the monorail loop, all the different lands, how to get fast passes, premier access passes, how to get priority passes, how to use the app. 100% free. I'm not like most people on YouTube that ask for money for everything, either via Patreon or buy me a coffee or super chats or channel subscriptions. I purely make these videos and these guides for fun, not for profit. So yeah, link in the description down below or scan the QR code on the screen here for the Travelshorts Guide to Japan. Most people, as soon as the park opens here at Tokyo DisneySea, rush over to the brand new Fantasy Springs area to go on the Frozen ride. We're going to buy a Premier Access Pass for that once we're in, so we don't have to do that mad rush to Fantasy Springs. Because from the main entrance, Fantasy Springs is the furthest area all the way down there. It's about a 15-minute walk to get there. So instead, we're going to go to the left and we're going to ride Toy Story Mania first, which was Holly's favourite ride. Then we're going to do second favourite ride after Tower of Terror, which will be our next ride, which is her favourite. And then if there's still no line on Journey to the Centre of the Earth, we're going to do that. Some people choose to go on Soaring because that can get some really big queue times later in the day. When we came 2 days ago to Tokyo DisneySea, we did Soaring first. So we went through Happy Entry, then we waited about 15 minutes for Soaring. So we're going to do a slightly different strategy today. We're going left. I'm predicting we can do a walk-on for Toy Story Mania and Tower of Terror just purely because nearly all the people that are entering the park will be going right. And we should do Toy Story Mania and Get Out before general admittance come into the park. Like I say, I do make these videos for fun, not for profit, so I will never ask you for anything other than just liking, subscribing, and maybe commenting on my videos. But if you do feel like you want to give something, don't give that to me. I don't want your money. Please consider donating to charity instead. I support the Motor Neuron Disease Association, otherwise known as ALS. I have a link to the Just Giving page down in the description down here. If you click that, you can donate to charity directly, so they get 100% of all your money. Nothing goes to me, nothing goes to any third parties. So in my opinion, you should donate to those less fortunate yourself via charity rather than giving money to grifters on YouTube, in my opinion. Nothing turns me off more watching a video within the first minute they say donate to my Patreon page. I literally switch off that video even if I want to see it because it really annoys me. Either keep your money, that money's yours, you earned it, or donate it to charity instead. Thank you, that's my little piece over. Once we go through those gates in 5 minutes time, I'm going to be busy using the Tokyo Disneyland app, making my priority access requests. So priority access is totally free and it allows you to jump the line on one of those rides. The one I'm going to make first would be the Indiana Jones ride, is because that's the best out of the 4 priority access requests, the free as in free of charge priority access requests you can make at Tokyo DisneySea at the moment. Me talking about happy entry requests, you can only get that staying in a Tokyo Disneyland Resort official hotel, a Disney hotel. When you check in, they give you one of these for which park you want to go on which day. And as you can see, it's actually dated for today. And then you hand this in while you go through the gate. Certain hotels only have access to certain parks. I explain all that in my travel guide to Japan in the Tokyo Disneyland Resort section, but we're staying in the Ambassador Hotel. That allows you access to both parks, whereas some only allow you access to one park. I think another 3 minutes and we're going to be going into Tokyo DisneySea. Ready to go in, Holly?
Yeah.
We got 1 minute left. So to enter by here, you obviously need your happy entry and you need your QR code on the app to scan in the gates. So there's both of them for what we need.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Right, now we're through. It's time to make all our priority access requests. But there's the globe. But we're going to be walking this way. So I'll screen record what I'm doing, and I'll put it on the screen now while I'm doing it. But I'm going to 40th anniversary requests. Selecting me, Matthew, and Holly. Holly's name is down as me for some reason as a child. We're going to do Indiana Jones and Temple of the Crystal Skull next. Oh, server error. What's going on here? Try again. Okay, 9:30 we can return for Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. That's done. I'm going to have a look at what time we can do. In fact, I'm going to pass Matthew the camera so he can film while we're walking. So I've just done a Disney Premier Access for Anna and Elsa's Frozen Journey. That costs 6,000 yen, and we can go there between 10 past 10 and 10 past 11. That's it for now. Now we're heading over to Toy Story Mania. So that's what you need to do as soon as you enter the park. First, make your first priority access request. That's a totally free fast pass. And after you do that, make your first paid Disney Premier Access request. Always choose Frozen for that, because potentially the Frozen Premier Access can run out within about the first half hour of the park opening. But I'll check on that later. So like I said, we went left. We're heading to Toy Story Mania first, followed by the Tower of Terror. Although it does look like there's a little bit more people than I thought going towards Toy Story Mania, but still significantly less than it would be once the park officially opened in the next 3 minutes. So although this looks like a long queue, this is just the outside, ready to go in. They wouldn't have opened the regular queues up yet, so this is where you queue when it's busy to the side of me there. So I think this is going to be less than a 10-minute wait. And I explain it in my travel guide, but once you get a priority access ticket, you can't get another one until 120 minutes after you made that first request, or from the time that the priority access request starts. So, because our Indiana Jones one starts at 9:30, at 9:30 I can go back onto the app and do another priority access request for another ride. And again, like I said, priority access requests are free of charge. It's the Disney Premier Access that actually costs the money. Just like the Frozen one we just did, that's 6,000 yen, so around £30 just to jump the line. And I know it's a lot of money just to jump the queue once you paid for theme park tickets as well. But in some parks, especially Tokyo DisneySea, if you want to ride all the rides in one day, that's the only way you can do it. When we were here 2 days ago, Frozen ride was posting a wait time of 3 hours, 20 minutes, which you could watch the movie Titanic and then still have time after it finished. So you don't come to a theme park to wait in a line of 3 hours, 20 minutes. So you just got to think, what's your time worth? Which is why for £30 or 6,000 yen, I won't happily pay that, but I'll pay that just to avoid standing in a line for over 3 hours. Anyway, we're about to go into Toy Story Mania. So the line is continuously moving, which is good. So that took about 15 minutes in total to get to this point. Later in the day, this is going to be at least 70-minute wait. So what did you get, Matthew?
125,000.
125. I had 153. What did you get?
75.
Oh, that was good. That's a lot better than the other day. So Toy Story's now posting a 50-minute wait. Tower of Terror is still saying 15 minutes. So we're going to go over there now and ride the Tower of Terror, called the High Tower Hotel here. So we're in the line for Tower of Terror, 15-minute wait. After this, it's probably time to go on Indiana Jones using our priority access. Or if there's no line on Journey to the Center of the Earth, we'll go on that one. So this is actually a two-tier lift system. So it's a double-decker lift that goes up and down. So it can load on the bottom floor and on the top floor as well. So using that double-decker system, it doubles the ride capacity. So double the amount of people obviously can ride at the same time. So, did you enjoy that hike?
Yeah.
Yeah? Still your favourite ride in the park?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, we're going on Indiana Jones now. There we are. And here's the Tower of Terror gift shop. With a large line for people waiting for capsule toys. So this line here is for people to use that machine to purchase capsule toys. There's a few around here. So this is the dockside area. Like, look at that cruise ship, basically, just on the water there. What other theme parks can you get with a cruise ship like that in the theme park? Now we're going to walk over to the Indiana Jones ride. That's the one we got a priority access pass for. Started 25 minutes ago, but it's still valid for another 35 minutes. It's the other side of the park, well, almost the other side of the park. So it's going to take us about 10 minutes to walk over there, maybe a little bit less. And then after Indy, we've got our Premier Access Pass for the Frozen ride. And then we're probably going to get early lunch, because lunchtime in these parks can be extremely busy. It's not unheard of to wait an hour, hour and a half in a line just to buy your lunch in peak times. So by doing it around 10:30 to 11 o'clock, we're going to beat those lines, eat early, and then go on more rides. And again, just look at this theming. So this is the dockside area. And then you've got Mount Prometheus in there, which has got the Journey to the Center of the Earth ride inside it. And this is Tokyo DisneySea, because literally just behind that barrier there is the sea. It goes out to sea just by there, because it's on the sea.
I thought it meant there'd be like aquariums and stuff.
No. They do have Nemo. And Aquatopia.
They should have put Splash Mountain.
Why is Cape Cod? Is it from a film or something?
No, Cape Cod is an area in America on the eastern seaboard where all the rich people live. This is Aquatopia. We're going to come back on this a little bit later. Very unique ride to Tokyo DisneySea and very fun as well. You'll find popcorn stands. Oh, hold on. Matthew and Holly getting a drink. It's always really important to stay hydrated as well while you're in these parks. Really warm today. Yeah, you'll find popcorn stands throughout both parks. Each of them have a unique flavour. So we just passed a soy sauce and butter one. There's a milk chocolate one, which we're going to try later today. There's a caramel one. We've had strawberry one. We've even had a curry popcorn yesterday. So I think today we're going to try the soy sauce and butter and also the milk chocolate one. I'm looking forward to the milk chocolate one, if I'm being completely honest. It's a bit too early to have it just yet, but we'll have them later in the day. Problem is, the lines on some of them can stretch for about 20, 30 minutes. And in fact, in the Disneyland app, it actually says the wait time for restaurants in there. So 0 to 10 minutes means you can get served pretty much straight away. But when we were looking 2 days ago in DisneySea, when we were here last time, some of them were 1 or 2 hours wait for some of the more popular restaurants. So like I said, we were in Tokyo DisneySea 2 days ago. We pretty much did every single ride we wanted to do then. So today is more about relaxing and kind of looking around a bit more rather than moving from ride to ride to ride to ride. We're obviously going to do quite a few rides today, but not as many as we did 2 days ago. And we did utilize the Premier Access a lot 2 days ago to make sure we could get on those rides without the wait. And we spent almost £200 that day just jumping the lines. We're not going to do that many today, but we will be doing the Frozen Premier Access, which I mentioned. We'll probably do Rapunzel's Lantern Festival and maybe Journey to the Centre of the Earth as well. But yeah, so we're heading over to Indiana Jones now. We're going to ride that ride, then we're going over to Fantasy Springs to go on the Frozen ride. And there's the Indiana Jones ride inside a Mayan temple. Again, look at the theming here. It's really amazing. So I don't know if you can see this, but when it's time to return, when you're having a priority access, you just click there and it displays a code. And then you just scan your QR code in that little machine there, making that very familiar Disney ding. And now we go to the front of the line. And this just shows how much time you can save by using priority access or Premier Access. We've jumped this whole line. I think it's either a 50 or a 60-minute wait at the moment for Indiana Jones, and we've jumped it all right to the front of the line. And we are right to the beginning of the line. And one thing we do on every single ride is we always request if we can sit in the front to enhance our ride experience. It means you've got to wait to the one behind, but that's not a big deal. So we just wait until the next vehicle, then we're at the front. For a space of 10 seconds, 20 seconds, it's much better to go in the front of the vehicle. Did you enjoy that, Holly?
Yeah.
Yeah? And you did as well?
Yeah.
Yeah? Still one of your favourite rides in this park?
Yeah, probably is my favourite ride.
Really? So this is Matthew's favourite ride, probably, in this park. And it's Holly's second favourite ride. So although that Indiana Jones is a good ride, since we've been on the Jurassic Park ride in Universal Studios Beijing last year, I don't think any dark ride will ever compare to that ride. That is my favourite dark ride of all time. It's a really good ride. We're just having a look at what's in this restaurant here. Don't think you'll like that, would you?
It's chicken, like.
Should we just have the curry again?
Yeah.
So we're just checking out the different places where we're going to have our lunch after the Frozen ride. It might be the same place in the Arabian coast where we ate 2 days ago. We had a beef and chicken curry there, and it was really, really nice. So we're probably going to end up going there again. But yeah, like I said, Universal Studios Beijing, the Jurassic Park ride there, is by far the best dark ride I've ever been on, and I would say probably the best dark ride in the world. And if you are interested in seeing what that looks like, if you search around my channel, you'll find a playlist for Universal Studios Beijing, and you'll see it in there. Anyway, we're now going to head over to Fantasy Springs. It's time for our Premier Access Pass to the Frozen ride there, Anna and Elsa's Frozen Journey. Like I said, it did cost 6,000 yen, but it's worth it rather than waiting in a big long line. This is Raging Spirits. It's a looping coaster. There's only one loop. We went on it the other day. We're not going to go on it this time. It reminds me, it's pretty much exactly the same as Indiana Jones. There we go. As Indiana Jones in Disneyland Paris. And I don't really like that ride. So we're not going to go in it here again either. We've been on it once, so we can say we've done it, but we don't need to go in it again. And we're just entering the Arabian coast area as well. So this is where we're going to come back after Fantasy Springs to get some lunch. Probably. Okay, this line you can see here, doubling back all the way down there, and then all the way back into Fantasy Springs. That's for the Peter Pan ride. It's a very, very long line for Peter Pan. And the line you can see that side is for Rapunzel's Lantern ride. And it goes all the way over there to where the ride begins. I think we're going to walk to the right side, but if you look at these waterfalls as well, got Anna and Elsa on there. It's got Rapunzel over there. And these light up at night as well. They look really, really, really nice. But we're just about to enter Fantasy Springs now. And there you can see the Peter Pan line continuing. And this side, that's the Rapunzel line continuing. All the way down there. While we're in the line for Indiana Jones, I made another Premier Access request for the Rapunzel ride. So we will be coming on this later. I think it's for around 3 o'clock this afternoon. And there, you can see Rapunzel's tower. The other side of it is actually Rapunzel herself. You see that while you're on the ride. But yeah, the line for Rapunzel still continues all the way down here. And then the ride itself, the main entrance to the ride is just over by there. And by here, we have got the Snuggly Duckling, which is a cafe here in Fantasy Springs. We came there a couple of days ago just to have a couple of burgers. And one thing about the Snuggly Duckling as well, it's mobile order only. You can't go in there and wait at a till and order it that way. It's mobile order only. In front of us here, over there and over there, is the Fantasy Springs Hotel. It's a brand new hotel that's recently opened to go along with Fantasy Springs. Really expensive. Really expensive. Maybe up to a couple of £1,000 per night. We'll go there one day. And then this is Arendelle. So this is the Frozen area here at Fantasy Springs. You see the line for Frozen goes back all the way down there. But because we've got Premier Access, we can jump that line and go straight to the front. We just got to get to the front first. So here's our Premier Access tickets for me, Matthew and Holly. And we just scan that in the machine by there. So it's 10:35 now. We're going to see how long it takes to actually get onto the ride using Premier Access. I'm sure when we came the other day, we bypassed this area, so it looks like there's even a bit of a queue for Premier Access as well today. One thing I probably need to mention as well, because you're using the Tokyo Disneyland Resort app all day, you're going to need data on your phone to be able to get internet access. The Wi-Fi in the park is very blotchy, it doesn't really work consistently. So what I've been using for this whole trip around Japan is an eSIM from Airalo. I've been using Airalo since 2023 for all our international travels. Never had any issues with them whatsoever. Always been flawless, always have a signal. I'm not sponsored by them at all in any way, shape or fashion. I only recommend products that I've personally used and I'm happy with. So if you want to use Airalo for your journeys across the world, maybe here in Japan or any other country on Earth, I think they have an eSIM for that country. If you are interested in Aerolo, I will, like everything else, I'll leave a link in the description down below. Or again, you can scan the QR code on the screen here to go directly to their website. And if you use my referral code, which is on the screen here, you'll get $3 off your very first purchase. And like I said, I've been using them since 2023. Always worked perfectly for me. Always very happy with it. So that's why I recommend it. And again, here we're going to ask if we can go in the front, so we'll wait and go on the boat behind ours. It makes life so much easier because you get to see everything. I don't know why more people don't ask to sit in the front, because if you're at the back, you've got everybody's heads in front of you. So that's a really good ride. I really enjoy that ride. Probably it is worth paying that 6,000 yen to ride it. We're now going to go and get our lunch. What, Holly?
I don't like it.
You didn't like it?
Got me wet.
It got you wet? Oh, Holly.
And my socks are wet.
More than Splash Mountain?
Yeah. Well, it felt like it.
I can't see that happening.
No, I'm so... My socks are wet now.
Your socks are wet. So there is a complete guide to Fantasy Springs, like I mentioned in the Travelshorts guide to Japan. Link in the description below. So you're getting hungry, Holly?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get some food. So like I mentioned, we're going to go and get an early lunch now. Well, I say early. Or it's kind of early. It's 11 o'clock, so lines will start to be building up shortly. We're going to go to the Arabian coast area. Holly has seen a naan bread with meat sauce that she likes. And me and Matthew will get the same as we had a couple of days ago, which was a chicken and a beef curry with rice. So this is the Arabian coast area we're going to now. First place we're going to go to is the Sultan's Oasis to get Holly's naan bread with meat sauce. Yeah, do you want that one? So Holly's got her long naan with meat sauce, and we're going to eat it in the restaurant that me and Matthew are going to eat it in, aren't we? These areas here are very familiar. They look a lot like Epcot, Morocco and Epcot, but wider streets. So we're going to go in here. So here's our lunch. Chicken curry. No, it's actually tandoori chicken, beef curry, prawn curry, and a naan bread with some rice. With a Coke and an orange. That curry tasted really good. We're now in line to get ourselves some frozen desserts. So we've got our frozen desserts. I've got a sea salt ice cream in like a seashell. Holly's got muscat ice cream in like a squeezy thing. And Matthew has got a tiramisu ice cream. And this is my sea salt ice cream in a little shell. Oh, it's got some strawberry in there as well. So we finished our desserts. We're now going to go on Sinbad's Storybook Voyage. It's only a 5-minute wait. It's a bit like Small World, but with Sinbad obviously as the main character going on his voyages around the world.
为了安全起见，航行时请勿站立。一緒に航海できるなんてワクワクするよ。きっと最高の冒険になる。
So that was the Sinbad voyage. Like I said before we went in, it's very much like a Small World. It's got its own unique theme tune, which is now stuck in my head. I think we're going to go to the Magic Lamp Theatre. We didn't do that a couple of days ago. I think it's a magic show, but we'll check it out now.
魔法のランプの不思議な話をお聞かせしよう。
So that was the Magic Lamp Theatre with a magic show that was on like a live action and a screen with 3D glasses, all in Japanese, obviously. I think the pre-show lasted just as long as the actual show. Didn't look like I could film in there, so I didn't film it for you guys. We wouldn't do that again, would we? No. Okay, so like I said, we've done all the rides in this park a couple of days ago. So we're now just going to walk around, maybe go to a few of the stores. We didn't do any of the stores looking at the merchandise the other day. And then our next Premier Access pass is for Rapunzel's Lantern Festival around 3 o'clock. So let's just walk around and enjoy the scenery of probably the world's most beautiful theme park. But when you just look at this, just look at the theming. So this is Journey to the Center of the Earth. Like, look at the huge scale of Mount Prometheus going down to 20,000 leagues under the sea down there. That's actually closed for refurbishment at the moment. So you can't go on that. Just have random character encounters here as well. You just walk along the street and you see Pinocchio and Geppetto like that. And unlike the other parks, there's no line to have your photograph with them. You just all kind of politely kind of circle them and they come to you and pick you and then you go and take your photograph with them. Oh, Holly's going to get a souvenir medallion. And we found another one. Which one do you want? Well, we're going to get both anyway, so Duffy one.
That.
So we're coming to admire the theming of this theme park. We're going to go to the Venetian area here. And for a theme park, it's really stunning. It's really nice. They put so much work and so much effort into this. It's almost, like we're in Venice. Look at that. It is semi-authentic. You know, it still looks a little bit fake, obviously. It just hasn't got the realistic, rustic, worn-in look. So we were in Venice just a couple of years ago, weren't we, Holly? Yeah, on the European trip. Yeah? Does this look a bit like Venice to you?
I don't remember what Venice looked like.
Okay, Holly doesn't remember, even though it was only 2 years ago. But Matthew is saying this does look like Venice. 3 years ago. Oh, yeah, it was 2022. It's 3 years ago. We did 22 or 23 days going around Europe, only by train. And one of those stops on that train was Venice. But yeah, when you look at this, it's really hard to believe that this is just a theme park, and a Disney theme park as well. Just the theming of this whole park is just absolutely spot on. And you can ride the Venetian gondolas if you like. I think the current waiting time is about 10 minutes if you want to ride in a gondola. And I know I keep going on about the theming, but just look at this for an actual theme park. And there is Venetian area here with a Miracosta hotel behind it as well. Really nice hotel. This is the Miracosta. We've been walking around now for about an hour, hour and a half, and it's time to go back over to Fantasy Springs because our Disney Premier Access Pass has just opened up for Rapunzel's Lantern Festival, and we're back by Aquatopia. We'll go on that a little bit later. We've arrived back in Fantasy Springs, just about to go through the entrance where Anna and Elsa are over there and Rapunzel is over there. We're going to use our Disney Premier Access Pass to jump the line in Rapunzel's Lantern Festival, and that means we don't have to start queuing from by here. And there's our Premier Access ticket to Rapunzel's Lantern Festival. Hello. Thank you. And we get to avoid all this line here. So that was even shorter than I remembered from 2 days ago, but you have to go on it while you're here, especially in Fantasy Springs. It is one of the newest rides in the newest areas in the park. I did pay for Disney Premier Access, so that was 6,000 yen for all three of us, so around £30. We've now got another Premier Access for Journey to the Centre of the Earth. That doesn't start for about another 15 minutes though. So we're going to walk over there, and I think Holly's going to have another snack. And we might have another snack as well. Do you think, Matthew? I was thinking maybe that sausage in a geyser thing. Fancy that, maybe? Maybe. So we're going to walk a different way out of Fantasy Springs this time, past Captain Hook's boat here, and then the Peter Pan ride is this way. When we came to do another Premier Access, once our allotted time was done, all the Peter Pan Premier Accesses had been taken up. So we're not going to go on Peter Pan today, but we did go on it 2 days ago. So if you want to see that video, just look back at the episode 2 days ago. We've got the full Peter Pan video on there. And here's the entrance to the ride in front of me here. Peter Pan's Neverland Adventure. And it's an 80-minute wait. So we just come here. Holly's going to have the long naan with meat sauce for 500 yen. And Matthew's going to have the Sultan Sundae, milk swirl with churro and mango pudding for 850 yen. So this is Matthew's Sultan Sundae. What was it? Mango, ice cream, and a churro. And Holly's gone for the long naan again. There. And I have also gone for the long naan. I didn't even get to try this last time because Holly ate it before I came back to the table.
It was good.
Yeah, Holly likes it.
That part would just be bread, so it's fine. Yeah.
So it's a naan bread, although it says meat sauce. It's curry sauce in the centre of the naan bread, isn't it? With a little piece of the meat. Tastes good. And it was only, 400? That's just £2. And we're waiting by here eating our food because soon there's going to be a Duffy parade on a boat going past. And then after we've seen that Duffy parade, we're going to go on Journey to the Centre of the Earth because we've got a Premier Access pass for that. I'll leave it up to you if you think that was worth waiting in this spot for about 20-25 minutes. We're now just going to Journey to the Centre of the Earth, where we've got Premier Access for, and it's right in the middle of Mount Prometheus, which is there. So we just got to head over there now. What did you think of that boat parade? Oh, 30 seconds of it.
In my opinion, should waste your time. Wait, but
Yeah.
should go live.
That's
Well, yeah, we waited half the wait time for Aquatopia for that.
I'm gonna check for this. Okay.
Yes.
Konnichiwa.
和其他零散物品放进座位前方的置物袋里。
So that was Journey to the Center of the Earth. I think that was a better ride for us this time than it was 2 days ago. Because 2 days ago I had really high hopes and I was really anticipating a really great ride. And unfortunately it wasn't as good as my anticipation and what I was expecting. But now I know what to expect. The ride's perfectly fine. But like I said earlier, I still think the best dark ride there is around is in Universal Studios Beijing with the Jurassic Park ride there. So this, if they made all the ride like the second half, which is a bit like Test Track, it's the same movement. I think it's the same base vehicle as Test Track. That'd be so much better if we did the whole ride through the Journey to the Center of the Earth at full speed, at like Test Track speed. That would be a really cool ride. For the first half, it's just going slowly through those lighted rooms, which don't really do anything. It's not until you come across that creature, that dragon at the center of the earth, who then scares us off and makes us go into full revs straight out of the building, but straight up, I guess, out from the center of the earth back to land. Anyway, we have no more fast passes. We have no more Premier Access passes. We have no more Priority Access passes. We're just going to continue walking around the theme park slowly, getting lots of snacks and sweets. I still want milk chocolate popcorn and caramel popcorn. I want to try those. I think the first thing we're going to do is just by here, there's a geyser with a sausage in it. I might try that. Yes?
Yeah.
So that's what I want to try, geyser sausage bun. So me and Matthew have got a couple of the geyser sausage buns. We're going to find somewhere to sit and eat them. So we found a bench underneath the Journey to the Center of the Earth. It's a bit noisy in here, a bit dark, but we'll try this in a second. There's the end of it. I'll let you see what it looks like inside in a minute. Okay, let's taste this thing. We let it cool down for a few minutes just in case it's really hot. Through the packaging, it's quite hot on your hands. Okay, it's not a whole sausage in there. It's just sausage meat. Like you really pureed sausage meat. So this was 600 yen each, 1,200. So about £3 for each one. For £3 it's okay. Probably wouldn't pay any more than that though. So next up is Aquatopia. So it's just a 25-minute wait for Aquatopia, so why not? So the sun's actually gone in now and it's actually getting pretty windy. But I'm not complaining, it's now a lot cooler and it's nice breeze, cooling us down a lot. I think it got to either 26 or 27 degrees earlier today. So it's really hot here. So this breeze, these clouds are quite welcome. Backwards. I think we're coming into dock. So that was Aquatopia, a unique ride here in Tokyo DisneySea. I really like it. I think I prefer it more than Matthew and Holly do, to be honest. But it was only a 25-minute wait, so that's not too bad. We've just got a couple of churros. These are just standard cinnamon flavor, none of the special flavors. All the ones with the more unique flavors, the lines are really long to get them. That one was only about 5 minutes 450 yen each, so 900 for the both of us. So we finished our churros. We now continue our quest for more snacks. We're leaving Port Discovery and we're going over to the Cape Cod area. So we've just come to the Cape Cod lighthouse behind us, mainly just for the view, because if you look behind us here, that ship is right there. And I said it earlier in the video, what other theme park has a full-size ship in it? Like, they must have got it in, because that is literally the sea there. So they must have just sailed it into here and then just closed it off once it was in. So what's stuck now? There's also a restaurant on board, but we're not going to go to that restaurant today. Why, it's a bit windy up here. I'm going to have a look at Cape Cod. So here's the lighthouse properly. Okay, it's a nice little feature for this area, because obviously when you think of Cape Cod, you think of the fishing community, lighthouse, old boats like this, and old historic wooden buildings like you see ahead of us here. So we're just going to go on one of the boats around the park. There's about a 15-minute wait to get on there. But once we're on there, we'll be sitting down, enjoying the views and relaxing. We've been in the line about 25 minutes now. There's been 2 empty boats which have left, and there's an empty boat on the dock. It's been there for about 5, 6, 7 minutes, and we just haven't moved. So that's 3 potential boats that we could have been on, but they just left empty or just standing still. Meant to be a 15-minute wait. Okay, so we were led to believe that was the steamboat going around the park. When we went to the entrance, it was a steamboat entrance. The guy there asked us where we wanted to go, and I said, anywhere. And he said, okay, go and speak to the cast member and they'll tell you where you can go. So after 30 minutes in the line, we went through that door, and it was a Duffy Meet and Greet. It was an actual Duffy Meet and Greet. There was no steamliner. It was Shelley May Meet and Greet. We're not going on the steamers now, because the steamers have just closed for the rest of the day. So we're going to go and get our dinner from Cape Cod's Cook-Off, which is right by there, and I'm going to do a mobile order for it. So that's where we went, where it says DisneySea Transit Steamliner line. Yeah. But then we didn't go to that there. We went to that entrance there after being pointed there. Oh, well, Holly's got to meet, what was it? Which one is Shelley May? Shelley May now on this trip, and took some nice photographs as well. And now we're going to go in and pick up our food. So this is what we've got. First of all, we've got 2 cakes for dessert and a, what was that? Jelly thing?
Banana,
Jelly mousse.
like apple, mango.
Matthew's got a pulled pork cheeseburger. There we go, pulled pork burger. Some French fries, and I got some clam chowder. It's only very small. And Holly's got some chicken nuggets as well, shaped like Mickey Mouse. There we go. And drinks for everyone. The clam chowder tastes really good. I'm always a fan of clam chowder. I always have it whenever we go to San Francisco in like Fisherman's Wharf area. Kind of the standard thing you have there in a bread bowl, a sourdough dough bread bowl. It shows you're a tourist if you're having that there. But tastes good. And I think it is a very, very small portion. But was this only 400 yen? I think it was only 400 yen for this. So that was really nice. I really enjoyed that clam chowder. Did you enjoy your burger? Yeah. Because Holly's enjoyed those long nans with a meat sauce, and we've never seen them anywhere else before like that, we're heading back to the Arabian coast. She can have the third one of the day. But the Sultan's, whatever the name of the cafe is, Sultan's Oasis, closes in 20 minutes. And it's about a 10 or 12 minute walk, maybe even 15-minute walk. So we're going to walk there briskly to make sure Holly gets her long nan before we leave the park today. One last look at Aquatopia. One thing that we didn't notice earlier, you got Indiana Jones's plane there from Raiders. So you can see C-3PO on the wing. And there's the Indy ride behind it. We're at the Arabian coast, Holly. Not far to go for your long nan.
How long? What time is it?
It's just over by there.
What time?
We have got about 7 minutes. Holly's got her third long nan of the day. You really enjoy those, don't you? So Holly has now finished her long nan. It's about 7:10. There's only one more thing we're going to be doing here today, and watch their fireworks show, which starts at 7:30 in the main lake or lagoon right at the front of the park. It's called Believe, Sea of Dreams. We didn't get to watch it when we were here 2 days ago because we were too busy going on rides. But as today's a nice relaxing day, we're going to spend the end of the day watching the fireworks show. So we're going to get this spot here ready for Believe, Sea of Dreams. I think it's not bad. They did just come over the loudspeaker to announce that tonight's performance of Believe, Sea of Dreams may be cancelled because of the weather. We've got 10 minutes to go and it is pretty windy. So maybe they can't do the fireworks or the boats on the lake with this amount of wind, but we'll see what happens in 10 minutes time. So with just a couple of minutes to go, they have just announced over the loudspeaker that Believe, Sea of Dreams has been cancelled. So unfortunately, we're not going to see the fireworks show here tonight at Tokyo DisneySea. And it's our last day here in Japan as well. So what we're going to do now, we're going to head back to our old hotel, Disney's Ambassador Hotel, pick up our luggage, and then get a taxi to our new hotel, which is going to be Sheraton Grand Tokyo Bay, where we're going to be spending our last night here in Japan. I decided not to stay in the Disney Ambassador Hotel again tonight, because it is double the price of the Sheraton, and we're not doing a Disney park tomorrow. So there was no point in staying at a Disney hotel if you're not doing a Disney park. But only benefit for us really staying in Disney hotels is for happy entry. So if we're not going to be coming to the parks, there's no point paying double the price and not having any happy entry. And the Sheraton as well, from all the research I've done, it is really, really nice. It's on the monorail line. It's a Disney partner hotel. And when we're there, I do a complete room tour as well. So I'll see you soon. So that was it. We've left Tokyo DisneySea for the last time on this trip. Our last Disney park, and it's our final day here in Japan, our final full day, I should say, here in Japan. It's been a really fun trip, I have to admit. Although there's still more to come. We're going to our hotel. We're going to our other hotel. And we've still got a huge travel day that we're going to start in the next episode tomorrow. But yeah. So that was Matthew and Holly's penultimate Disney park around the world. They've only got one more to go, and that's the one in California. So the original Disneyland in Anaheim and California Adventure. Yes, I've done them all. And then they've done every single Disney theme park on Earth. And in a few years, obviously, there's hopefully going to be Abu Dhabi opening as well. We are hoping to plan a California trip in the next 12 months. Fingers crossed, everything goes correct. And that's something that we're starting to look forward to. We haven't even finished this trip yet, and we're already planning more trips. And here we are, Tokyo Ambassador Hotel, station number 5, bus stop number 5. We'll see you when we're on the bus in our hotel, and then we're probably going to get a taxi to our other hotel. There was a bit of an issue with moving our cases from one hotel to the other. I'll talk about it later. But I wasn't very happy with the service, if I'm honest, at the Disney Ambassador Hotel. So the journey from Tokyo DisneySea to the Disney Ambassador Hotel only takes about 5 minutes. It's easily walkable as well, to be honest. It's the end of a long day, so we're just going to take the bus, be a bit lazy. So we're talking about our potential trip to California in the next 12 months. That is purely just so Matthew and Holly can complete their every Disney park challenge. And also Universal Studios there as well. They actually prefer Universal Studios and Disney, don't you? Yeah, and I know I've mentioned it a few times, but I still think Universal Studios Beijing has to be one of the best theme parks in the world, hands down. It's such a good park, really good park. And then once they've completed the California Universal Studios Hollywood, then we've just got Singapore to do, and I haven't done that one yet either. And we've also done every Universal park. If we go to Singapore after you've done the one in Hollywood, we'll do every single Universal park as well. And then obviously in a few years' time, fingers crossed everything goes right, there'll be a Universal Studios in the UK, and you can guess, well, you don't even need to bet that we'll be getting annual passes for that park. I got it, Emma. Hey, Holly.
Just these are the things I collect at the acrylic pens. Not
You
pens.
acrylic
The acrylic keychains.
You collect these, do you?
Yeah, acrylic ones.
Do you want them?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. We've seen another coin press in the hotel, so we're going to do that now. Oh, there we go. So you're getting Stitch. So again, that Stitch one there. So I'm just doing an Uber taxi now to take us to our next hotel. I didn't want to lug our suitcases on the internal shuttle bus, then go from there to the Maihama station, where we're then going to have to go on the monorail to our next hotel. So this looks like it's going to cost about £10-ish to get the taxi. Like I mentioned earlier, I wasn't very happy with the service we had at the concierge here last night, because in all our other hotels we've been to, we've used the kind of luggage delivery service, which is a really huge infrastructure here in Japan. They basically ship your luggage from hotel to hotel, hotel to airport, airport to hotel, etc. And we've had no issues in any of the hotels we've been in so far. All of them have been same day, so Osaka to Osaka, Osaka to Kyoto, which is quite a big distance, and also internally within Kyoto. Then we came here last night. I went to inquire at the concierge, can they offer that service? Or, I don't mind, we pay for that service as well. We don't expect it for free. And they said it was going to take 3 days for our cases to go from here 1 mile up the road to our hotel. So obviously that's not practical. We're flying home tomorrow. In fact, I'll be in work before our cases went 1 mile down the road down there. We could walk with them and it'd only take, 20 minutes? So yeah, I wasn't happy with the service we got last night, which is why we're now taking the taxi with our cases rather than just carrying them. Pickup is going to be in, they just confirmed it now, pickup is going to be in 8 minutes from our hotel here. So we won't be waiting very long. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Checked in here at the Sheraton Grand Tokyo Bay Resort. We're in room 623. And here is a quick tour of our room. So when you come in, on the left-hand side here, we've got the wardrobes. Got an ironing board there. Really big wardrobe, actually. So it looks this side. You've got a safe. You have got some slippers and just a basket for laundry down there. A few coat hangers in there. On the right-hand side, first of all, got a full-length mirror here as well. Hello. Then on the right-hand side, you have the bathroom. So there's a sink. What have we got in here? Amenities in that drawer there. You got a toilet, obviously Japanese style toilet, so we've got the bidet function on there, and then a bath with a shower above it. Then here, do you want to open that, Holly? I think we've got the fridge in there. There's Holly inspecting the fridge. Oh, we've got a freezer section in there as well. Then here we have got tea and coffee making facilities, kettle, ice bucket, some mugs, complimentary water there, and some glasses. Got a place to put our cases and some robes in there. TV on the wall. Does that come out? No. And then this is a triple room, a triple family room. I think it's the ocean block. So we've got 2 double beds and 1 single bed just put there right in the middle. Over here we've got the desk. And inside there we've got the TV remote control and some brochures, a chair there, telephone, light and another mirror. Matthew's on that chair there. Quite a bit of space by here as well. That must be the bedside cabinet there. And then we also have a balcony out here with a theme park view. So there's Tokyo DisneySea there. That's the back of Arendelle and the Frozen ride. I think that hotel just to the left of us over there is a Disney Toy Story hotel. Here's another view from this angle. Going to close that door there. And if you're interested, I booked this hotel via Trip.com. I knew I wanted to stay here tonight, so I used Trip.com, Agoda, Hotels.com, the Sheraton website directly. Did I do any more? On Booking.com as well. I compared all the prices on all of those, and Trip.com came out slightly cheaper. So, in fact, all the hotels apart from the official Disney hotels for this entire trip, I booked via Trip.com because it had the best prices. So if you are interested in more information of this hotel on Trip.com's website, or if you want to book this hotel for your own travels here in Japan, I'll leave a link in the description down below, or you can scan the QR code here to go directly to Trip.com's website for this Sheraton Grand Tokyo Bay Hotel. And that's the tour done. We dropped off our bags when we first arrived and they said they would bring them up to our room. I actually wanted to bring them up myself because we need the chargers. Our phones have gone. Holly wants to go into her pajamas because she wants to go to sleep. But we've got to wait, I think they said about 15 minutes after check-in to bring our cases up. Once that happens, we're going to settle in for the night, I think. Or should we just go downstairs and have a look in the shop and get some snacks? Okay, I think we're going to go downstairs. So we'll wait for our cases, then we'll go down and explore a little bit. We're now going to go back down to the reception area and take a look around and go to the shop. So this is everything that's in this hotel. So we're getting off on the second floor lobby and have a look around all this area. So it looks like there's a shopping arcade in here, but I think everything's closing up. Now it's 9 o'clock. There's a Disney shop, but they closed the doors. We've just bought some snacks from that shop there, and it looks like there's a bigger one here. That was very limited. Let's see what it's like in here. Yeah, it's a lot bigger. We've got ice creams, lollies. We've been to the two shops. We've got 2 small bags full of snacks. I think it's time to head back up to the room. Oh, we might just look in reception real quickly, see what the restaurant's like for tomorrow for breakfast. As I'm a Bonvoy member, which is the loyalty card for Marriott's and Sheraton's, Holly would eat for free with the breakfast tomorrow. Oh no, it is open. Oh. It looks like they just do takeaway food here. Tomorrow we're going to be getting our airport limousine bus from the first floor, which is this floor here. So we're just having a look where we're picking that up now, rather than having to kind of look around tomorrow morning in a rush. So we bought our snacks and we're back in the room. I think we're going to end this episode here. It's been a really long day, but it's also been a really fun day at Tokyo DisneySea. It's our last evening in Japan as well. Tomorrow we're going to be flying home via Beijing. So tune in for that video. It's going to be a long video. Well, the video's not going to be long. The trip's going to be long because we have a 10-hour layover in Beijing. So that's not something we're looking forward to. Anyway, I think we're going to end the episode here. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. It's really appreciated. If you're new here, my name is Mark, along with my daughter Holly and son Matthew. We make travel and theme park videos from around the world. Now here's Holly with a very special message.
If you like this video, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. Bye.
Bye.
Next time on Travelshorts Epic Japan Trip.